Hey everybody,
I'm Adam.
I'm Sam.
I'm Will, and we are
Working Title! Nothing like a good old blaster.
Yes. Just a man wandering the galaxy.
What does Han Solo say? He says in Battlefront when you kill a wielder, he's like... I don't know, something about how religions and hokey religions are... What is it?
Hokey religions are nothing compared to a good blaster.
That's something like that. That's close enough.
Yeah.
Guys, we are back for Star Wars Visions, the anime series. This is Season 1, Episode 2. I'm just going to say Season 1 because maybe there's a Season 2 coming out later. Tatooine Rhapsody, you said it was called?
Yes, sir.
That's a dope name. This is going to be our first watch of the Japanese version. We didn't know for the first one that it was English, so now it is Japanese, which is what we're going to stay with for the rest of this series. Last on, what happened?
We had a wandering warrior stumble upon a village getting attacked by bandits, and a Sith leader came in to save the day. Turns out he was a Sith as well.
It was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Also didn't mention he stopped the blade with the Force, that was awesome.
Oh, we didn't talk about that. That was cool.
That was
a cool moment.
Yeah.
Guys, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like on it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. This is our first uncut series, so if you want to see that on Patreon, it's available. We got other shows as well. Vinland Saga.
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood.
And this is not a market substitute, guys. If y'all want to check out Star Wars Visions, go on Disney Plus first, check it out there, come back to YouTube, watch Working Title's reaction. We're gonna punch it.
Wow.
Alright, we got Federation droids. Oh, younglings! I love it already.
Whoa.
Mustafar? Great. This is Anakin we're dealing with. Broke his lightsaber.
Oh my god.
What the fudge?
He's gonna start singing.
What is this, the gorillas? What's going on? Star Waver.
Oh, I thought that was Chewbacca from The Shadows.
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
What's our first person?
Django? Boba.
It's
Oh
Boba.
my gosh. It's Jabba's crew. Oh my gosh.
It's a hut.
I didn't-
we
it's
didn't even think about that.
I couldn't tell with the hair.
I love this.
Hey! Get rocked, Boba.
Oh my gosh. Wilhelm scream.
Perfect. Oh, yeah.
So cool.
What? Oh, okay.
Taking off from their ship.
Yeah. Oh, I like that. I like how it looks.
That's awesome.
Oh, wow. I love the art style for this one.
いい加減ちゃんとしたライブがやりたいよね。
Oh, they already got caught up. I've never seen
Punch
that.
it! Punch it! That's where we brought it from! That's where we stole it from! Who would have known Working Title didn't come up with the Star Wars slang?
Oh my gosh.
Wow!
Wow.
嫌な予感がする。
That's tough.
I love that he's a
Disgusting.
And he has hair. It's like the funniest thing. He's...
Damn.
I
He doesn't
love
even
that
have
voice actor already.
I love this. Oh man.
No, don't activate it. Don't do it.
It's broken.
Was he the person in the beginning of this
Yes,
episode?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was.
Okay.
It's been some time.
Okay.
He saved him.
What are you? Sir, what are you?
僕は
Big ass slug.
Oh. Man, a hut that's a good guy. That's crazy.
Wild.
Star Waver. Come on, you can't leave him behind.
Hearing themselves on the radio for the first time, maybe?
No, it's like they're recording, I think.
Okay.
First time we played together, yeah. Jay.
そうだよ僕たちは結局ただのバンドなんだただのバンドなんだよ
God, I love this episode so much.
Oh, hey, look!
Oh. Bunta Eve.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Are they gonna hang him?
Oh, the bastard himself.
I hate this. Freaking slime.
Odonga.
Oh, no.
ジャマと交渉したんだ処刑前にライブやらせてくれって許してもらえたのは1曲だけど正気か結成以来最大のライブ会場だし
Yeah, it would. Oh.
最高のライブにしよう
Oh, come on. Oh, it's a weapon. Oh, I like this. You gotta have a great escape. I freaking love this.
Oh, he's eating those stupid
So
things.
awesome. So goofy, I love it. Alright, so, I mean, they're gonna try to escape, right?
Of course.
They're gonna be like, this band is so good, we can't kill the drummer. Cantina. It's weird to hear music that doesn't sound like it rhymes for me.
He was tapping along. He's like,
じゃあお前にチャンスをやれ僕らは今に銀河一のバンドになるどうだ最初のスポンサーになる気はないか
come on.
Oh, look at him.
Yes. One more. One more. Come on, Jabba. Boba shoots him down for him.
Hey!
Nice.
Man, you got the gangster himself backing you as a sponsor. Sounds like money right there. I love it. I love seeing all the random characters from the movies. Alright, boys. That was episode 2 of Visions. I almost said the Clone Wars. Guys, what are your first thoughts?
It was a cute episode. It was cute. Like, fun, like, happy-go-lucky story. I enjoyed... We switched over to sub. I enjoyed the voice acting. I thought it was pretty good. And it was fun just to see a different twist on some things that, like, normally wouldn't happen in the Star Wars universe. Like, Jabba sponsoring a rock band and his cousin or one of his relatives ran away and didn't want to be a part of the syndicate.
Never thought I'd see the day.
Yeah. But I enjoyed it. It was a fun anthology episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fun episode. I'm not the hugest fan of musicals, even though the music was like right up my alley. But Yeah, I thought it was an interesting concept. It's something you don't really see in anime or, I don't know, really in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
A musical. But yeah, it wasn't my favorite.
Okay. I loved it.
Yeah.
I sincerely loved it. I loved the animation style for this one. I was watching this and for the first one that I watched, I thought it was cool, but I was okay to move on to the next one, knowing it's anthology. After watching this one, I would have wanted more. And even though there's music elements to it, I wouldn't personally think it's like a musical per se. I mean, there's music elements, but I like the idea of like a rock band in Star Wars. There are bands in Star Wars, but I like the idea of a band in the Star Wars universe because of course, in a world of when Coruscant is a population 1 trillion, there's bound to be bands, and you never get to see that side.
Yeah.
But you never get to see that side of Star Wars, so it's fun to like be with this offshoot cast of like non-main roles. It doesn't have to do with fighting necessarily. There was fighting in it, but
it's not about like war or
yeah.
You know, I mean, granted, it was about a bounty being fulfilled, but like that was so minuscule compared to like what we got in the episode.
But I've always wanted growing up, like random tales in the Star Wars universe that don't have to be big scale. They don't even have to pertain to the main stuff. They just are daily lives of the people that exist in this world. Honestly, after watching this, I would say this is my soft canon of stuff that exists. Because I don't know if Star Wars will ever give me the day of random adventures with the people of the world.
No.
So.
One thing I was going to say, because we switched to Japanese, which I will say openly, this is something that happens all the time. You know, like, there are always, like, most shows nowadays have multiple dubs for shows. Like, there's a Spanish dub, there's an English dub, there's, you know, whatever. I was just afraid with it being Disney, and, like, I don't know how often they do Japanese dub stuff, period. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how common it is with the other things they do.
The captions being small.
No, I'm not talking about the captions. I'm talking about voice acting. I'm talking about, like, the actors. Like, that was one thing I thought. I was like, because, you know, like, Lucy, like, the previous episode of Lucy Liu, like, I mean, that's a pretty big actress, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like they're picking, like, newbie actors, I would imagine, or newbie actresses. Like, they might pick some well-known names and people that they're like, oh, you definitely fit this role. So I was afraid, I'm like, are they gonna blow the budget on the English actors and then just like get like the subpar for everything else? You know what I mean? So that was like one thing I was afraid. I was like, granted, I really haven't heard Japanese voice actors and the stuff that we watch on this channel. I haven't heard a Japanese voice actor. I was like, man, that sucks. You know what I mean? Where sometimes it's pretty easy to find like an English voice actor like that was not a great rendition of whatever character you just played. So that was one thing I was worried about, but I did enjoy all the characters they played.
I was wondering.
I enjoyed like all of them. I mean, Boba was great.
Boba was great, yeah.
Boba sounded like the English Boba.
In a way. He got the it was the helmet too.
It was the helmet. I mean, he didn't have like a, you know, semi-Kiwi accent, but he it fit well. The Hut guy fit well. All the kids fit well. It's funny you said the droid sounded like Mikasa. I thought it sounded like Armin personally, like more like Armin. But it was just hard to tell because it got the droid filter on. But yeah, I enjoyed the voice acting a lot.
Yeah, I thought I recognized one of the voices, but I couldn't place who I thought it was. Also, just once again touching back on the artistic choice, the style choice.
Oh, perfect.
I just liked it. I don't know why. It blended so well. It had a nice innocent overtone to the whole thing. It felt like this could have easily been like some grand Pixar movie to me, but in Japanese format.
The main character in the band Jay or whatever his name was. Do you know the Gorillas? Like the band the Gorillas?
Yeah.
You know, like
he looks like the front.
He looks like the front singer for the Gorillas. Like
Yeah.
you know, they're animated. I was like, that's kind of funny. So
He just needs to be missing his eyeballs.
yeah, and not really see a lot of his face.
It's also, it hit me like in a weird way, like in a great way, when I realized, like, okay, yes, they are both Star Wars in feeling because they have Star Wars elements, but it didn't hit me that it's like I'm gonna be seeing Star Wars stories until they showed up at the Boonta Eve.
Yeah.
And when the characters they had showed us from this story being there, I was like, whoa, that's weird. Like, that's crazy. I don't know. It just hit me in such a wild, euphoric way.
Yeah. Gonna show them, like, Mos Eisley and, like...
Because these are, like, places that I, like...
No,
like,
front and back.
Yeah, like, I know everything about it. Like, I know all the... I don't know them by name, but, like, I recognize every single character that cameo-wise from all of... most of Jabba's... There was a lot of Jabba's crew hidden throughout this entire thing. Dancing or somewhere in the background or showing up. Even Boba's crew. So for any, like, long-term Return of the Jedi fans specifically...
They got Weequay in there.
I mean, I didn't get a good look at the cantina, but I have to imagine we saw some of the New Hope aliens as well.
Yeah, the only thing I picked out specifically was the band and the spy. The spy was there. The one that on
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited to see like other interpretations of this. But any last thoughts?
I'm good.
All right. What about you?
The music actually I enjoyed. I'll say I was like I thought about that too. I was like, dang, they're gonna have to make like I'm sure they primarily thought. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't really know how how you go into making like this was made
translation for music.
Yeah, but like this was made by like a Japanese studio, so like you'd imagine like the Japanese version would be like the best version, and then everyone else is kind of trying to like adjust it for their languages and how it makes the most sense.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those things where like I don't know where Disney comes from with that, like what
their approach with
where their approach is with it, or do they give it to like this is the Dutch team, this is the French team, this is the Japanese team. You guys just make it how it fits in your language. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd be curious to watch this again in English and see how well it translates. See, that's the thing with like we're accustomed to having a rhyme scheme, and when you listen to foreign music, like you won't.
They rarely ever.
You won't hear it. Like it just won't work the same because it's just not. It doesn't.
Their language doesn't operate the same way ours does.
So. So I was wondering about that, because like for the only example I can pull from any other anime is My Hero during the season 4 part 2 when Ejiro has the big band for the UA. And that, in English translation, sounds like perfect. Like, the English, however they did it, it rhymes. The song is actually a really good song, but it wasn't, like, initially done for English. So I wonder like, what was the process from the original Japanese version of the song. Because it's like perfect. It's got a good rhyme scheme. The song has good quality to it, and it's memorable. But, like... Yeah, it wasn't designed to be English. So it's a weird process. I wonder how they go about it.
Yeah. And I mean, it could be the same thing for like even like My Hero. Like they make it and it might be like, okay, you're the American team. You're gonna meet up in LA and you'll get all your voice actors and you do this and maybe you'll tweak some like they won't tweak the story, but maybe tweak how like some stuff's portrayed like translation wise. So
and I haven't heard actually the My Hero song in the Japanese version. So when I go home, I want to listen to that and see like, does it sound as good to me as that, or will I feel more like this where it's like doesn't really match, but I'm just reading along with the subtitles.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm good.
Yeah. All right, guys. If you made it this far in the video, make sure to leave a like on it. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. If you want to see these a week in advance, you have that option on Patreon. We also have the uncut for this, and we have some other things on Patreon that you might like if you are an anime fan. So check it out. For the time being, we are going to punch it. See ya! Woo!